going on? How's everyone doing?
Shout out to Colin. Everybody else who's cool with Colin.
Chunky! I didn't say.
Eat your popcorn and your Coca-Cola and relax.
Anyway, tell Colin I'm ready.
What's going on? This is Colin. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys are having a great night so far. I've got a wild night for you guys. I don't know if you're ready for it. First and foremost, special guest. You can come. Yeah. Mayor is back. He is back. Everyone, please say happy. Say happy. I'm already getting tongue twisted here. Please say hi to Mayor. Anyways, Mayor, thank you so much for joining me.
Hey, thank you for putting up a poor homeless gnome.
But we have another special guest. I've got two. Jedi!
What's going on?
This is Jedi.
This is Jedi. How y'all doing today?
Not as good as you. For everyone who doesn't know, it is Jedi's birthday. Happy birthday, Jedi.
Thank you.
Sorry, I'm trying to get the camera right so we can see both of our beautiful faces. Happy birthday, Jedi.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Happy birthday. At least you're not
Thanks, Mayor.
At least you're not old like the gnome.
Well, I'm getting there. Every trip around the sun just brings me closer.
Yeah, but I'm 468 years old.
Okay, well, you got me beat.
In gnome years.
You got me beat.
So what does that make you, like 83?
In that neighborhood.
All right. Gnome, Jedi, thank you so much for joining us tonight. You guys want to watch in court?
Let's do it.
Let's watch in court. You want to watch in court?
Yeah.
Let's watch in court. All right. Thank you, everyone out there, for saying hi, and let's get going. I don't even remember what I have on the docket tonight. I know we end with the sovereign citizen. That's all I remember.
Woohoo!
Here we go. Got to find buttons.
Okay. All right. So, sir, let's see how good it is. Ni hao.
Ni hao.
So the case, my understanding, sir, is that you may have asked for a continuance to hire an attorney because you are a commercial driver. Is that correct?
Okay, yes, I would like to ask for continuance.
Okay, so the best thing to do, sir, would be to enter a plea of not guilty, which would put you on our arraignment calendar for state court. At that point, you would have plenty of time to research what might happen to your commercial license and also to hire an attorney if you choose to.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so did you wish to enter a plea of not guilty at this time?
Yes.
All right, so I will note that you will need a Mandarin interpreter. And at this time, sir, you're excused. You'll receive notice in the mail. Please make sure you hire an attorney as quickly as possible.
Okay.
All right, Shishi, thank you.
Okay.
All righty.
It helps when I unmute. That wasn't a clip that I really wanted to play. I just found that charming. I like this judge. I really do. The one right after this. This is the one I want to play. Also, by the way, Heather. Hi, Heather.
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 I love that.
You need to do a little work on that, Jedi. You were close. Hold on. Let's try it again. Heather.
Heather.
You want
Whatever.
Heather.
Heather agrees with. Oh my. Oh my, that was aggressive.
You know what? Go big or go home, right?
Right?
Well, I'm working my way home.
You are working your way home. Speaking of which, is this the last stop before you go home, or are you gonna have to stop one more time?
I'm gonna have
Hold on, it stopped.
Oh no.
see a friend in Pittsburgh.
Oh no, stop! It's not back up yet.
I'll probably
There you go.
stop in.
It's not back up yet.
Oh, it's not back up yet.
No. Jedi, can you hear us?
I can, yes.
All right, it's coming back up. Okay, I gotta stop moving the laptop around. It's unplugging my cable. Okay, keep going.
Yeah, I'll be stopping in Pittsburgh to see a friend there. I'll probably stop for the night somewhere around Scranton, PA. Hunker down for the night and finish the rest of the trip on Friday back home. Knock on wood, the fight pulls together. I kind of abused it last Sunday, and it's giving me some issues.
Well, I hope. Yeah, I'm glad you stopped by, and I hope it's smooth sailing. Get home.
Yeah. Yeah, I called him up from Bowling Green, Kentucky. He goes, "Hey, you think you'd be up for a homeless bum to crash out at your place?" And he goes, "Yeah, sure."
You just have to pay the rent. What's the rent?
I gotta be online.
You gotta join my stream.
I gotta be on the stream, and being that I'm horrid for attention, here I am.
Here we go. Perfect. And it so happens to be Jedi's birthday.
Perfect night.
Perfect night. Let's party.
I know.
All right.
You know what would really be a perfect night for? A certain someone to go turn themselves in on their warrant.
I wonder who you're talking about.
I wonder. Who could that be?
I don't know.
Hmm.
But that would be a great birthday present for you.
I know, right? Wouldn't it be?
See them in court tomorrow.
Oh,
they turn
that would
themselves
be
in.
beautiful.
That would be a great night.
So
And
much
the
fun.
internet will explode. Josh, you would get all the attention you would ever want tomorrow if you turn yourself in. Just saying. You have a serious question for you guys? Yeah, we asked you the serious question. The serious question is, why aren't you turning yourself in? All right, let's keep going. Let's actually watch some court. You guys are awesome. I do appreciate you guys, but
We're supposed to be serious?
Huh?
We're supposed to be serious?
that's actually a good question.
You serious, Clark?
Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah, we would love to see that. And you know who also would love to see that? Everybody. Take care of your business, man. Take care of your business. I don't know what it's like to look over your shoulder every night. I don't know. When you're like walking down the road and you see a police officer, what do? You just like hide behind a grocery cart or a buggy? You jump in a store? I have no idea. No idea. Aw, Heather! Thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships.
Thank you, Heather.
I actually missed one before you, Heather, but I'm going to say thank you to Heather first. Heather, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships, and welcome to the 5 new members. Thank you so much. And Rich, I'm so sorry I missed your super chat. Thank you so much. Happy birthday, Jedi. This is awesome. Thank you so much, Rich. Thank you so much, Heather. Jedi, were you saying something?
I was just saying thank you to Rich.
Aww. All right, let's actually watch them court.
All right, sir, is there anything that I need to do for you?
No, ma'am. May the interpreter be excused, Your Honor.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you, Your Honor. You have a good day, Your Honor.
You too.
Your Honor, Stefan Balco has changed in late. He just walked into the courtroom.
Deputy, I can't hear you. You're too far away from the mic. I hear you saying something, but I don't know what you're saying.
Balco, the first person on the 11 o'clock calendar, he just walked in the courtroom.
Okay. Well, his interpreter is gone. So it's
You got to be a court-ordered interpreter.
It has been told. I'm proficient at
He got somebody with him saying he can interpret for him.
Well, that is not who we paid to be here. Let me bring him up with the person.
Y'all can-
The court hired an attorney to be here with you, sir. Go ahead. Who's interpreting for?
Me.
Okay, well, tell him what I'm saying.
ምትልህ ኮርት ራሱ የሚያዘጋጀው ኢንተርፕሬተር አለ።
That lady was here and spoke to us.
ሴትዮዋ እዚህ ነበረች እና ነጋገረችን።
When you did not answer, we released her.
አንተ ስላልመለስክልን ሰደድናት።
At this time, sir, we will need to reset the case because you were late.
ስለዘገየህ እንትን ቀጠሮውን እናራዝመዋለን። ቅድም መጥተን ነበር። ኦኬ ንገረኝ። ቅድም መጥተን ነበረ። እዚህ ደርሰን ነው ያልነው። He says that we have been here and there was an officer. She told us to go to Zoom. And she told us that she won't be around at 11. So we went in the car. We were waiting until you contact us. We were in the Zoom.
Okay, well, when I called his name, nobody responded. I called his name and I had the interpreter call his name. Why didn't he say something if he was on Zoom? I had her ask for in court and on Zoom.
I got to respond to this. I was going to let this clip play out because it's only about a 5-minute clip, but broken system. Joshua, my friend, you won't stop going to court until they stop jailing people for nonviolent crimes. That's an argument you can make, but you can't make that while you're in court. Also, you demanded a jury trial. You asked for, I don't know what it is in Taylor. I'm going to guess 6 or 7 jurors to come in, and they showed up because you demanded a jury trial, and you didn't show up. So what you're saying is your time is more important than those 7 people that you demanded in. Not just that, the judge, the witnesses, the prosecution, everybody showed up there, and you did not. After you just pretended that the court thing was a show for your channel for, I don't know, 3 or 4 court appearances? No, you're not going to win this argument. That one statement that you said makes a little bit of sense that you can make to your legislation and have laws change. You can't do that while you're sitting in court. So, dude, that's not going to fly. Sorry, I had to interrupt it for that. Sometimes you got to put assholes in their place.
Get him, Colin.
Your honor, I was with him trying to interpret. There was no sound and we were puzzled. That's why we come here to make sure that because we don't know how to use
I didn't see your name on the Zoom or anything.
Yeah, we are still here. Look.
Well, let me see.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see you.
Yeah, but that's just, we have logged in as per the advice.
My goodness.
Okay, whoever said my goodness, you need to concentrate on changing your name on the screen because you have iPhone and that's not going to help me.
Nothing like a hot mic.
There is no.
All right. Look, are you Galaxy Note 8?
Yes, his host is asked to start video. Yes.
Because I kept, okay, who's this?
That's him. That's his.
I kept trying to get you to say something. I spoke directly to you.
The point is, we could hear nothing.
Okay, sir, we're going to have to reset your case and reset the interpreter.
What language is this? He being
Amharic.
judged?
Amharic.
Amharic.
Yes. I wish I could translate for him because we discussed and he wants to plead nolo.
Okay, but no, we had an official court interpreter who speaks Amharic. We had her call for you. I was looking at Galaxy Note 8, which is what's on the screen, and I kept saying, hello. I had her say it several times. So we're going to have to continue and you'll have to come back.
Your Honor, I was seeing you were.
I get that, sir, but I saw you. I saw Galaxy Note 8, but if you can't hear me, then it's not effective. If you couldn't hear me, then you should have come into the courtroom earlier.
Yeah, but the.
Sir, which part of we had an interpreter here, you weren't here, we released her. Which part of that don't you understand? I'm not being difficult, but I have to have an interpreter. We had her. So we'll have to continue to get an interpreter again.
Okay, let me tell you.
All right.
እኔ እንትን ላስተረጉም አልችልም። የአማርኛ አስተርጓሚ እዚህ መጣ። እናንተ ደግሞ ሳናግራችሁ አልሰማችሁኝም። አናግረን አይደለም ይሄን ነው። አሁን እኔ ላስተረጉምልህ አልችልም። ኦፊሻሊ ፍርድ ቤቱ ኮርት የራሳቸው ኢንተርፕሪተር አላቸው።
I think I'd be like 25.
Yeah, Vince, here's the issue though. Most courts won't allow your friend or your relative to come up and translate for you. They need a court approved interpreter just to make sure that everything's on the record and they're approved. They can actually tell you what's going on. So this is a family member, I'm guessing, who's interpreting for him, but they can't do that because they can't be on the record and proceed with the case without a court-approved translator, interpreter.
They have to be certified.
Yeah.
To be able to, you got to be certified, bonded, and some other things. In fact, that what they're translating is exactly. Oh yeah. Hi. They have to be bonded, certified, and a couple other things that certifies them that everything that they say is exactly what was said between both parties. I got a friend of mine that actually does that, and it's active. There's quite a bit of training, a couple of year training to be able to do that, to be able to, a linguistics translator for anything that's going to have a certified record to it.
I know you did. I know you do, Vince. And I know you didn't need me to specify that, but it's a good time to pause and to explain why this is a big deal. So I wasn't picking on you, Vince, but it was the perfect time to pause and actually explain why that this relative or friend can't translate for you. So that's all I was trying to say.
Yeah, it's also got to be a disinterested party.
That makes sense. I didn't know that though. Okay, let's keep going. Let's finish this one up. This is almost done.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. We'll send you notice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Y'all free to go.
Okay.
She'll send you a notice in the mail to come back to court.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely, Nico. That's exactly what it is. So that's why it has to be court appointed or approved. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea what's coming up next, guys. I'm sorry. I just threw random clips. All these clips happened today, I believe, though. Everything happened today, but I don't know what order I have clips in. Oh, this one's fun.
All right, we have someone who called in with the phone number.
This is out of Lake Forest Park, Washington. It's out of the state of Washington.
778-8671. If you called in and are waiting for your hearing, you need to hit *6 and give me your name. Hi there. What's your name?
Salamari Tesfamariam.
Okay. Thank you. You're appearing on 2400942285. All right, ma'am, you were cited for going through a red light. This is a photo ticket.
Hey, Trish, I'm really sorry. I meant to call you out in between the clips. I just saw that. I missed it. I am so sorry. Trish, hopefully you're still here. Jedi's a chick, yes. Jedi is a chick. I mean, at least she's a female. But she's a Jedi. I don't know if Jedi is like being called chick or not. So
Well,
we'll
if you recall, Colin, that was your first reaction as well.
was that what it said? When it said Jedi's a chick, or did it say, oh my
Yeah.
God,
You're like, whoa, you're a chick?
There's a lot of people, I don't know if they are male or female. So
Sure.
if
Yeah.
you ever see me where I greet you and you see me wave, that is because I don't know if you're a guy or a girl, so I don't know whether to give you a peace sign or a hugging, a heart and kiss. So if you ever see no hat, then you just go, I'm a guy or I'm a girl, and that way I'll try to get it right next time.
To be fair, I don't know if Gnome's a male or female. I just,
We're
I mean,
not
aren't they
binary.
like kind of genderless?
What was that?
Maybe not that one.
What'd you say, Jedi?
I said, aren't gnomes genderless?
Yeah, we're non-binary.
There you go.
They all have beards.
We're sexless. Trust me,
Yes.
way sexless.
We're just waiting for the gnome kini.
Too weird.
I mean, let's be
Too
honest.
weird. So anyways, Jedi's a chick. Where have I been? Happy birthday. Trish, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. And Jedi.
Thank you, Trish.
And Trish, I am so sorry. I saw that. I brought it up right when you did it. I meant to bring it up again in between clips, and I almost forgot to do it. Well, I did forget to do it, but I caught myself. Okay, let's keep going with court. Let's go.
You asked to mitigate. What information did you wish to present to the court today?
I'd like to explain to the court today what happened.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, it was June 13th. I did not go anywhere because in June 14, I was going to Alaska. I was packing all my stuff. I did not go anywhere except I went to Rite Aid in Richmond Beach. And
Well,
TLC.
ma'am, I'm just gonna stop you. The officer issued the ticket on June 13th, but the violation occurred on June 10th. So the driving was actually on June 10th. The data was sent to the police officer and he issued the ticket on June 13th. This is a camera ticket, so he received received the photographs and video. And so his decision was the 13th, but so what you need to discuss is what occurred on the 10th.
I didn't hear you, sorry.
It's not June 13th, so it's June 10th.
Well, even if it's June 10, what day is June 10? I don't even know. Oh, hold on, let me see my calendar. June 10.
It was a Monday.
Yeah, I didn't go places. I did not. I did not drive in that places.
Well, did you see the photographs? Is that not your vehicle?
I don't know how did that happen.
Well, your car, it's registered to you. Does someone else use your car? Are you there, ma'am?
Yes, I am here. No, nobody used my car. All my
Okay.
roommates, they have their own cars.
Okay, so the presumption is on the statute is that the registered owner is driving the vehicle. And here I have photographs of a red Subaru with the license plate.
That's mine. I saw it in the picture.
Yeah, so your vehicle, presumably it's you driving on that day. It was at 7:12 in the evening on June 10th. And it shows that you drove through a red light at the intersection of Ballinger and Bothell Way.
Not me. Sorry.
Well, if no one else drives your vehicle, then the presumption is it is you. So I would be finding it committed. I can reduce it for you, but I can take it down to $75.
Even if it wasn't me.
Well, it is you because no one else drives your car, just you. So it's your vehicle. You see it there. No one drives it but you. So yes, I'm going to make the assumption that by a preponderance that you were the driver.
Yeah, but she's judged. She said it wasn't her. I'm the only one that drives my car. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I need to play that Shaggy song. I should have clipped that.
Maybe she has a Tesla and it's got self-driving feature.
Oh, there you go.
They said what kind of car she had.
I think it was a Subaru.
Mercury or something.
Wasn't it a Subaru?
It might have been a Subaru, but it wasn't a Tesla. Yeah, I don't know, but this was one of my favorite defendants of the day. Just if you just say it wasn't me over and over again, I mean, dismiss the case.
If you say it enough times, then maybe they'll believe it. Hi, Biggins Raid. Hi, y'all.
Was did Biggin Raid?
Yeah, Biggin Raid.
Yeah. Yeah, here's the thing. Some people like to say, oh, okay. See,
There's a ton
Biggin himself is here.
Yeah.
Hey, Biggin.
The big guy, Biggin, is here.
The Biggin guy is here. Biggin! Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. This is Mayor McNome.
The one, the only.
This is Jedi.
Hey, Biggin.
It is Jedi's birthday today, and Mayor just is crashing on my couch tonight, so he's hanging out.
Yeah, homeless dome up in Ohio.
You're not homeless.
Well, I am until I get back to my house.
Oh, that's
well. He's in Ohio. He's homeless. How about that?
Yeah,
but you got a roof. And
well, now he does, courtesy of you.
You've got a perfect gnome-sized couch here.
It's my couch is giant. You just somehow fit on the smallest end of the couch.
Yeah. You can always sleep in my trailer behind the bike too.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I've actually done that. I haven't slept in it. I take everything out. I can in the fetal position. I fit it in the back of that real.
I'm gonna call bullshit on that. No.
Okay.
There's no way. There's no way you've done it.
Tomorrow morning, I'll take everything else. I'll crawl in there, shut it.
I don't know if I don't even know if I want to see that. That is something I don't want to see. Anyways, let's get back. Biggin, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it, bud. Welcome to everyone that's raiding. We're having a great night. It is Jedi's birthday. Mayor's joining us. We're just having a great time and watching some court. So thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Legal Fiction coming in hot. Thank you so much, Legal Fiction.
Woo-hoo!
20 gifted memberships.
Making it rain.
Welcome to all the new members. Legal Fiction, that is extremely generous. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Let me catch up real quick.
Colin. It's Sally Port's 50th anniversary.
I wanted to say that too. Sally Port. So this clip's only like a minute away from being over, and I was gonna start calling all these things out, but we paused it. Now we've been paused for so long.
How could Sally Port have the 50th anniversary when she's only 29?
You know what? Sometimes math just doesn't work, but you know what? Congratulations to her is all we have to say. 50 years at 29 years of age. That's a feat. We should applaud that.
Yeah. Oh, golf clap.
Golf club. Thank you. Congratulations, Sallyport. Now, yeah, where's our heart? Congratulations, Sallyport. That is actually an amazing feat. I only made it 60 years, and so 50 years. Woo, good job.
If I had all my wives together, I'm not even close to that.
All of my wives together. I know what you mean, but that just sounds so bad.
It does sound bad.
Anyway, Trish, thank you so much for your super chat. You're Shagnostic. We were laughing about this when you said it, but we were on mute, so you couldn't hear us. But we giggled at it. It was perfect timing. Thank you so much, Trish. Alpapa. Member for 5 months. Thank you so much, Alpapa. I appreciate it. And then, of course, Legal Fiction coming in hot. Thank you so much, Legal Fiction. And again, welcome to the new members. Thank you again, Biggin, for the raid. Now let's keep watching some court.
And I will impose $75. I have you living in Shoreline on 3rd Avenue Northwest. Is that correct?
All right. Yes,
All right.
you are right.
Okay, so I will make that reduction and you will get updated payment obligation from us, and you can pay that in full or ask to be on a time payment agreement.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I should have just let that clip play out before I paused it. Anyways, I don't know who this Mayor McWrench McNome Foddy. No idea what this means whatsoever. But whoever you are, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. That is generous of you, and thank you to the 5 new members, or welcome to the 5 new members.
Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
Yeah, but what does this mean? Mayor Wrench McNome Foddy. Is that like a 40? Is this whoever this mayor is?
It's pronounced Foddy.
Yeah, kind of a New England accent.
Get a Foddy. Okay.
Yeah, go and get a Foddy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Foddy.
Makes sense. Hey, thanks.
Low payback for letting me drool on your couch tonight.
Well, I appreciate it. All right, Sally Ford. I only thought about yeah. See, that's the difference. You only thought about it. I'm sure you have. I'm sure also you debated homicide a few times. Being married is tough. It's tough. I mean, it really is. So 50 years is amazing.
People say that marriage is a 50-50 thing. That's completely wrong. It's 100% thing. You give 100% of yourself to them, and they give 100% to you.
That's fair.
So it's not 50-50.
This gnome is like releasing wisdom.
I
love it.
Yeah, I mean, all you have to do is give him a Foddy, and he goes to town.
Hey, when you're 468 years old, you think of a few things.
You've seen a few things. All right, let's keep watching court. Let's just keep going. We're having too much fun.
Seated, Ms. Contour.
Thank you, Your Honor. We're here this afternoon.
Everyone who said that we haven't seen this judge in a while got a clip. Also, Judge Oakley was back today. I don't remember who was asking about Judge Oakley yesterday. I think a couple of people were. He was back today. He didn't have any, wild cases, so I didn't grab any of them. But last night, this judge was brought up, also Judge Oakley, and they both came back today at the same time. So did Judge Simpson. Apparently, all we have to do is just call out the judges, and they show up on YouTube the next day. Okay, now let's go.
In the state of Ohio versus Amani Warren, case number 24CR487. The defendant is present in open court with her attorney, Mr. Mulkey. We were last before you on July 2nd of 2024. At that time, the defendant did enter a plea of guilty by way of information to count 1, attempted failure to comply, a felony of the 4th degree. Your Honor ordered a pre-sentence report, which was completed. We are here today for the purposes of sentencing, in which there will be a joint recommendation for community control sanctions. The defendant has 2 days of jail time credit.
Mr. Mulkey.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. Please, court, others in the courtroom today. Your Honor, I've reviewed a PSR. I've reviewed it, my findings from that with her. Your Honor, I've discussed the issue of her smoking marijuana. Your Honor, I've admonished her strongly that being on probation and
yeah, he was suspended for 2 weeks. He comes back next week. Yeah, I've spent a lot of time talking about that, so I don't want to cover it again, but I don't want to ignore it because I do like Judge King and I respect him. I have talked to him multiple times. I'm not going to say every day because I'm not blowing up his phone, but I do keep checking on him about every other day, and he's responding to me. He's good. He's doing what he needs to do, but he's good, and he will be back next week on the bench. So, but yeah, you're right. The media portrayed that terribly.
The way they edited and cut all that up is just, it made him look so bad when it was. I saw the whole thing, and I'm just like, I stand behind what he did.
Dealing with the court system, she is not to have any marijuana whatsoever or any illegal substances or non-prescription medication, Your Honor. She has no juvenile record, no adult record, Your Honor. I would ask the court to not consider imposing any incarceration. I think that I would like to see her thrive and get a chance. She, as my understanding, has a new job at Guard of World Security in Cleveland. She did fairly well academically in school, Your Honor. I've had no issues with her maintaining her communications with me, her contact with me, and her answers to my questions, Your Honor. As far as I can tell, she's been forthcoming with me. She gave me an address, Your Honor, but certainly you may inquire of my client. Thank you.
Where do you live?
3754 East 142nd Street, Cleveland, Ohio.
Who lives there?
My mom, my stepdad, and my daughter.
Okay. You told Miss Knaus that you didn't live with your mother. And when she asked you where you lived, you wouldn't tell her. Why is that?
It's not that I wouldn't tell her. I told her at the time I was technically homeless. I don't have my own place. Me and my daughter kind of just go where we can for the night. But that's
And then
usually
she
where
asked
we
you
are.
for one of those places and you wouldn't tell her.
I did. That was the address I gave her.
What?
That was the address that I gave her.
Your mother's address. But you don't
She
live
said,
there.
yeah, she said, where do I sleep sometimes? She said, can I get one of the addresses? I said, my mother's house.
Okay. Is that what she told you?
No, Your Honor.
What'd she tell you?
She said that that was her mother's address, her mailing address, that she did not live with her mother, that she was staying in different places during the week. I asked her if she could give me an address as to where she was laying her head, and she could not.
If I may, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
I did say that I stay in different places during the week, but I said that that's my mom's house and I do stay there sometimes. So that's the address that I would prefer to use because even if I am not there, all of my mail will still be with my mother.
Okay. Listen. You've never been in trouble before, right?
No.
Okay. So now at 25, you get this really stupid felony. I mean, really a boneheaded move. Okay. So now you put yourself in a position where you got to answer to people you never had to answer to before. And they're not asking questions just to get random information. They're asking questions because they're necessary for what's going on here. And if you give off the attitude that you're just not going to give it to them, that ain't going to work. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay, now, why are you smoking pot while you're out on bond?
I did let him know that it would take a while for my levels to go down because of how heavily that I smoked. I also let her know that as well, that I kind of smoked a lot every single day before all of this happened. So.
Do you think that's okay now because it's legal?
I did. That's why I asked him because I didn't know. Like I said, I've never been in trouble before, so.
Okay.
She's mumbling a
When your
bit.
daughter
She's talking very soft.
gets to be a teenager, are you going to let her smoke
I didn't mean to pause it. Sorry.
pot?
A teenager, no. But
Huh?
a teenager, no. But when she becomes an adult, if that's something she chooses to do.
Right. Do you think overall, do you think it's a good idea?
For my daughter to
For you.
No.
What does it do for you?
It relaxes me.
Okay, how do you work if you're high?
I don't smoke at work.
Okay. There's no rousing success stories about people who smoke pot every day. There just aren't. I mean, most times, now, you've never been involved with the system, right?
No.
I've been involved with the system for 37 years, okay? 9.5 years doing this. And when I read these reports, when you get to the section about drug use, over and over and over, almost universally, I read about people who started drinking alcohol at age 11 or 12, and then started smoking pot at 13, and then started moving to cocaine and pills and heroin and fentanyl, and then dead, okay? So this marijuana isn't this harmless little thing that it's okay to do. I don't give a shit if it's legal or not legal, okay? It's all bad. It doesn't lead to anything good, ever. In 37 years, I've never seen the use of pot lead to anything positive. So I assume you want the best for your daughter,
Yes.
okay? And I don't know how you think, and she's how old now?
9 months.
9 months. I don't know how you take care of a 9-month-old if she gets up crying in the middle of the night and you're high, okay? I don't know how you do it. Yeah, that's a recipe for disaster. So you gotta knock that shit off, okay? Because it ain't gonna do anybody any good, most of all you and your daughter. Now, how long you been working at this job?
I just got this new job about 2 months ago. A month.
What do you do?
Security guard.
Okay, what do you do during the course of a day?
I get different assignments every week, so it depends on the
What
reports
was-
they send me to.
What was the last one you had?
It was just checking people in, like clearance.
And you get paid for that, right?
Yes.
Okay. And that's how you pay your bills, right?
Yes.
And that's how you take care of your daughter, right?
Yes.
And so what's gonna happen the first time you come to work high? You're gonna get fired. You're not gonna have a place to live. You're not gonna be able to take care of your daughter. Okay? So you figure out where you wanna go, all right? Because if you do everything you're supposed to do, then you're gonna be fine. But if you wanna skate along, then you're gonna start coming back. It won't be one felony, it'll be another felony. Ms. Contour?
Your Honor, we would just ask that you adopt the joint recommendation between the parties.
All right. I've considered the pre-sentence report. And listen to what you said, listen to what counsel said. I've considered all the statutory factors. I'm gonna put you on community control for 2 years.
Hey, Joshua, my friend, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. I told you once. We're not going to argue. We're not arguing on in my chat. So this isn't a place for it. I've already warned you. I warned you about a week ago before I kicked you out that one time, and I have no problem doing it again. Just saying.
2 days in jail with credit for 2. No drugs or alcohol, and you'll be screened. I want you to get an evaluation, drug and alcohol evaluation, and follow recommendations, maintain full employment, pay the costs and supervision fees. And when information is requested of you by your probation officer, you give it to your probation officer. Understand?
Yes.
Anything else, Ms. Canals? You understand everything?
Yes.
Okay, if you don't comply and the state files a motion to terminate your community control and I find you terminated, you face 18 months in prison. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay, so stop playing around.
Okay.
Anything else, Ms. Contour?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Mr. Mulkey?
Your Honor, she tests positive today. I would just ask this be a fresh start for her from this day going forward. I'm assuming she's going to want to have to report the day to probation. Judge.
Either today or tomorrow morning. I don't know which one they're going to do.
She may test positive. I don't know.
All right, well, I'll deal with that as I come to it. Now, did you know there was a warrant out for your arrest all this time?
No, I
Okay.
just heard about it when I got here.
All right, so I've recalled that. So let's get the act together starting right now. Understand?
Yes, thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. I wanted to let a little court play. I feel like I paused it way too long in the last clip, so I wanted that clip to play. Yeah, I'm not going to mention what just happened with someone in the chat. We don't need to. You know, FAFL, right? Let's see. Where was I? Erica, thank you so much for becoming a new member. I don't know what I was going to say, but Erica, thank you so much. I appreciate it, and thank you for hanging out with us. I wish it ran in the family. Apparently doesn't. But Erica, thank you so much. And also for the 5 gifted memberships. Erica, you are awesome. Welcome to the 5 new members.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
5 new members to the Cool Kids Club.
Cool Kids Club. Yeah.
You'll get your Cool Kids Club sunglasses in the mail.
What sunglasses? I want my sunglasses. Sally Port. Sally Port, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Oh man. And,
all choked up over it.
A horse, yeah, no, right. A horse in his beer. Remember for 2 months. This is awesome. Thank you for remembering. Thinking about you all. Thank you for the membering. Thank you for thinking about you all. Thank you so much, a horse in his beer. I appreciate it. I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for the 2 months. Okay, you guys are all awesome. Let's go on to the next case. We do have a sovereign citizen at the end.
Woohoo!
But it's at the end of the video because it's only a 2-minute video. So I put it at the end. So I didn't want to put it on the thumbnail and disappoint everyone that, oh, it's only 2 minutes. So I'm just going to advertise it between every break. Okay. Jenna, you got anything to say?
I'm just happy.
All right. I'm glad you're happy. And thank you for taking care of business.
Yeah, I was just about to
No, we're not
do
doing
it, but
We're not talking about it.
okay.
Chris, good to
I'll
see
shut
you.
up then.
Good to see you, KB. Good to see you. All right, next clip. Let's go.
We have sound. This is 24 RO 05449. Hey, Mr. Ivanbliss, this is a citation that was issued on the 6th of July at about 9:07 in the morning in the area of Royal Oak near Main Street in Farnham, and you were cited in this ticket for disobeying a traffic control device. The options are 3. You can admit or deny responsibility, or you can admit responsibility with an explanation. How do you wish to proceed?
Deny responsibility.
If you would raise your right hands, please. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth?
Yes. Yes.
The officer will testify first, please.
All right, list the date and time. As I was stationary on.
All right, just so real quick, I've got a couple traffic cases tonight. I know we started with one. We have another one. This is funny because this guy, I don't know, he shows up thinking he's going to win, and then they pull out. They actually have video of this, and it's hilarious. And he completely changes his statement after he sees the video. It's like, hey, I didn't do this. And then video. It's like, oh, yeah. So this is funny. At least I thought it was funny.
Main Street. I was stationary on Main facing southbound near Farnham. I observed a Mazda SUV, blue in color, traveling northbound in the second lane of traffic. I observed that the light went from yellow to red and the vehicle went through it. This is on video. I can absolutely pull it up and show.
Mr. Ivanblick?
Mm-hmm.
It's your turn.
So I was driving down Main Street around that time. I just don't believe I went through a red light. I remember stopping at the red light.
It looks a little like Michael Pena. I don't know. Kind of the comic relief of the Ant-Man movies. He's done a lot of other movies, and he's always hilarious and always great. But he kind of looks like him. So I think that might be who you're talking about. But he does kind of look like him to me, at least. So Legal Fiction, let me know if that's who you're talking about.
You're saying you stopped at the light.
Yes.
What light did you stop at?
What specific light on the road? I don't remember where exactly it was, but the one in question, the one that he pulled me over after a red light. I stopped at the red light and then it turned green and I went forward and then he turned his lights on and pulled me over.
Where did he pull you over?
Next to Hollywood Market, I believe.
Which is north of Farnham.
Yes.
I don't think there's a light though between Farnham and Hollywood Market. So you're saying you stopped at it?
Yes.
Officer Knost, are you
Yes.
able to show the film?
Yeah. Let me do this. Hold on, let me figure it out. I'm gonna log in first.
Hey, KFR, what's up, bud? Glad you joined us tonight. You missed one of your best friends. BSBT was here a little earlier. I think we scared him off though.
Hey,
But it's good to see
K-Fire,
you.
long time no see.
Mayor. I feel like I'm a DJ, you know? When you're mixing something, you gotta yell out the person that's about to start putting down tracks.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I did broadcast. I didn't do performance DJ.
Yeah, I got nothing.
And so do we, brothers.
Right.
This officer's feeling the pressure.
He is. He's
Really
trying
is.
to load a video, which is perfect.
That was a big sigh.
Try to keep
I mean, it's Michael Pena, right? So we gotta.
Okay.
Why isn't this pulling up? There we go. Ben, thank you so much
Congrats,
for the 4
Vic.
months. You do not need to be sorry. I appreciate every one of those months that you've been here. Thank you so much for hanging out, Vic. Also, Trish for the 6 months, for the half a year. Thank you so much, Trish. Both of you guys, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's like I have a little gnome that just follows me around and just repeats after me.
Kind of like mold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I think we're going to have the traffic cam here in a second. Don't worry. Yep, we got it. We got it.
Sorry, I am.
No, we
messing
don't.
this up somehow.
We don't got it.
We will have it. I have seen it. It does actually show. He does.
You got
figure it
this,
out.
man. You got this. Oh, Wilmer Valderrama. Yes.
Try this. Are you able to see it?
There we go. You did it, buddy.
Yeah,
Dude,
so
got it. This is really cool though how it shows the map.
We're
Hold on,
looking
hold on. I got-
northbound on Main at.
Hold on. I rewound it. I just want
Are you
to.
able to see it?
This is so cool. So I'm guessing this is what they see when they look at this. It shows where they are. Like, look at the map. So you have the video, and then you have the map of where this video took place. This is so cool that they can see these side by side. Just saying. It really helps when you're trying to talk about it.
It helps if you can see where the location is.
Yeah. All right. Now let's keep going.
Yes, I want to orient myself. We're looking northbound on Main at Farnham.
So this is looking southbound.
I'm sorry. Yes, that's southbound.
So the infraction occurs back here. This is the stop light that he stopped for that he's talking about. So the actual infraction that I pulled him over for was here. This is Farnham.
There is the light, there is red, and there is the crossing.
Yeah, it looks, I mean, it was close, but it looked to me like he entered that intersection right as it turned red.
Mr. Argenblick, there is no ambiguity.
What'd you say, Jedi?
I said it looks to me like he entered that intersection as soon as it turned red. So
That's
it's
what
not
you saw?
like that's what I saw.
I saw it turn yellow and him speed up and fly through it. Hold on. Let's look at it again. Oops. I didn't go back far.
I don't think that light could have gotten any redder.
Yeah, it looked like he could have stopped and he chose not to.
Oh yeah.
Where it was here.
At the point it turned yellow,
This
he
is Farnham.
absolutely could have stopped.
All right, so it's green right now.
Yep.
I'm gonna pause it.
Yellow.
Here he comes. Here he comes.
He had plenty of time to stop.
Yeah, it's yellow right now, and he is. So you see the business on the left. It looks like he's beyond. He hasn't even come to that business yet, and it's
Right.
yellow. And it's yellow. And
boom,
it's red, and he's not even.
And
not
he's
even
like
into the
not even
intersection.
to the crosswalk.
Yeah,
He blew it.
he blew it.
Oh yeah. I'm watching it on my phone.
Yeah, watching him watching me on his phone is really weird.
Yeah.
And I'm just watching you, watching him, watching.
All right, let's keep going.
Red, and there
That's
is
redder
the
than my
crossing.
sunburn when he entered the intersection.
Mr. Argenblick, there is no ambiguity here.
Yeah, it looks like it turned red right as I was going through.
Yellow means stop, and it means stop in every state in the union.
Sorry about that.
And it didn't turn as you were going through, it turned before you went through. You are responsible for the civil infraction as cited. The film makes it very clear. And the fine is $130, which can be paid online or by mail, or in person at the courthouse, whatever you prefer.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, Allie, that might make sense why he actually took that to trial. I don't know why he took that to trial, but he was hoping the officer didn't show up. That makes sense. It wasn't even close, so maybe, yeah, I don't know. All right, let's just keep going. Let's keep going. Hold on, actually, I've been messing this up every single time. Oh, I'm caught up on everything. Okay, now let's keep going.
Go on, Your Honor. Ma'am.
Good afternoon.
We have a complainer. This guy doesn't understand anything. He complains about everything. This one's fun.
Mr. McCreary,
Yes, ma'am.
we are on the record in case number 24-2657SM, and you are appearing for arraignment purposes. This afternoon, you're appearing with Ms. Mistley, the defense attorney available through the Indigent Defense Counsel here to assist you. And Ms. Mistley, did you have opportunity to review the allegations on the complaint, the nature of the offense, and the possible maximum penalties with Mr. McCreary?
I did, and we will waive a formal reading of the misdemeanor complaint, enter a plea of not guilty, and request the assignment of counsel. It's my understanding that Mr. Graff is representing Mr. McCreary and other matters or two.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. And we have recently had discussions with regard to the appointment of counsel. Is that right, Mr. McQuarrie?
Yes, that is right, ma'am. I've just gotten all that together, and I've spoken with him yesterday, and I know that he's representing me now. And I appreciate you guys helping me out with that too, or making that clear to me.
No worries. So in this case, I will also appoint an attorney for you. The next step in the process, the pretrial conference in this case, would be scheduled for September 10th. It will be at 9:30 a.m. And Ms. Mistely, is there information that you would like me to know regarding bond?
We would request, in this case, a low 10% bond. Mr. McCreary does have a hearing scheduled for Friday, and I know he's being held pending the outcome of that hearing.
Thank you. So Mr. McCreary.
Yes, ma'am, I'm sorry.
In this case, your bond is going to be a $2,500 10% bond. Conditions on this bond are that you will have no contact in any manner whatsoever with Douglas DeLine. That means no phone calls, no messages through other people, no mail. You may not text message nor through any social network have any contact with him. You will stay 500 yards or more away from him. You may not use nor possess any weapons of any sort. You'll have no threatening, intimidating, harassing, or violent behavior towards any person. And you'll be respectful of all court employees and care providers during the course of your case.
Yes, ma'am. Is there any way, can I address that also? Is that okay?
The bond condition?
Yes, ma'am, the bond amount, I'm indigent, and I'm speaking to an attorney, and I'm doing the BDI thing with the chaplain, and if I do see Mr. Hamlin tomorrow, and I only have this one case going on, I was wondering if maybe either would he be able to make it down to a PR or make it something more I can afford, because I can't even afford $250 right now.
Well, you have, the other cases, right now you have 3 others that we've left at PR bonds, but this is an assaultive offense alleged. So the others are PR bonds, but this one I'm going to leave as it is. And you're welcome to discuss with Mr. Graff the issue if you are going to be able to be released, and Mr. Graff can file a motion then also in this case, if he is appointed in this case, to review the bond. But this is a more serious offense than.
Colin's making me take over here. Holy crap. Colin, you might want to see this.
No, you do.
Mayor.
No, I think you want to.
Jedi,
Colin,
what are you doing?
what are you doing?
I
You
was-
walked
I was-
away.
I was standing right behind my computer telling Mayor what to do. It's like, hey, do this. I was like, take over the channel for a second, pause and make your own comments. And he's like, I don't want to break anything. He's like, you need to come see this. Jedi, ridiculously generous of you. Thank you so much. It's your birthday. Why are you doing this? You know what? I shouldn't say that. I don't know why I just said why. I don't know what to say when I get these kind of super chats. Thank you so much, Jedi. Happy
You're
birthday,
welcome.
Colin. It's not my birthday. Wait, no. Happy birthday to me, and thank you, Colin, for bringing this awesome community together. Jedi.
Colin.
Happy birthday, Jedi. Thank you so much for that.
You're very welcome. Thank you,
I can
Colin.
afford some beard oil.
Yeah, now I can afford some beard oil.
There you go.
Mayor's giving me some tips on actually how to grow a proper beard, because that's what I'm trying. It's just not growing.
Well, it looks like he's got that. He's got it down, you know?
Mine has looked like this for about 2 months now, and it hasn't grown any longer. It's just looked like this for 2 months. So I don't know what to do. Like it's not growing any longer. It's just staying like this. So
Yeah,
I
I
was
do
asking
not
him
have any
to-
tips for you.
Yeah.
This is out of my wheelhouse.
It is out of I would assume, but you know what? More power to you if you want to grow bigger. I'm not going to tell you what you can and can't do. I mean, you're a 2 a.m. Sith. I'm not double
Exactly.
Well, what Papa put down there.
Huh?
I mean, it's down towards the bottom there. There.
That one?
Yep.
Within the American Indian community, giving gifts as a part of person celebrating. Oh, thank you so much, Papa, for that. See, you know what? There we go. Jedi, thank you so much for that. That was extremely generous. And I can actually thank you in person because you're on the stream with me.
I'm not that nice of a guy.
Stop, Mayor. You are.
All right. Well, I'm going to give this back to Mayor because I want him to take over the stream for like 30 seconds. So he needs to figure out how to do this.
All hell will break loose.
Yeah, well, I'm standing right behind the computer. There's nothing you're going to do to break it.
Cats and dogs living together. Total.
The worst thing you're going to do is shut it down, and then I'll just come right back. Jedi's just going to have to take over if that happens.
Who else caught the Caddyshack reference? I got it. Well done, Mayor.
Caddyshack.
No, you know what's going to happen is your internet's going to go out, and then it's just going to be me here.
Did you hear what he
Nobody
just said?
wants that. What?
Mayor just said it was a Ghostbusters reference, not a Caddyshack reference.
Oh, was it? My bad.
Yeah.
Well, it's still Bill Murray. Can I get points for
It's
that?
still Bill Murray, yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you. My bad.
We'll give you partial credit for it because you have the actor right. So yeah,
I
that's
stand corrected.
that is fair though. If you have the actor right, you get 75% credit for it. Not you get
Okay.
more.
I'll take it. And thank you, chat, for correcting me. I love you guys. You can stop now.
All right. Jedi, thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, now I'm Mayor wants to learn how to do this, so I'm trying to give him control for like 2 minutes, and he's not taking control. Jedi, just tell him.
I'm scared I'm going to break something.
Worst thing you're going to do is shut it down.
I use
Yeah.
hammers. I don't use.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen? You leave me up here by myself.
Yeah. The worst thing you can do is you hit that X right there and shut everything down, and then we'll come back. It's not going to shut the stream down. Jedi's still going to be here.
Great. Now he's gravitating towards the X.
You know,
right? He's like, you told me what I can't press. Now I want to press that. What does that X do?
I'll push the wrong button, and also will be screaming Teletubbies or something.
All right, let's go. Jedi, you're awesome. Thank you.
A trespass, for instance, which is the other two of the other cases. This is
Which I
alleged
just
to be
got.
an assault of a- Go ahead.
I just got picked up on that for my bond violation, so I guess I'm a little confused still, and I haven't even been able to log onto my computer with my PIN numbers or talk to anybody or even talk to Mr. Graff other than yesterday. So and I filled out a FOIA Freedom of Information Request Act to pull the video from the bus station proving that I was actually
Okay, Mr. McCreary, you don't want to talk about this on the record on YouTube with prosecutors listening. You will be talking to Mr. Graff again on Friday at the latest. I know you spoke with him yesterday afternoon. I spoke with him, and I also called Safe Haven, so they're aware.
Okay, and maybe Goodwill, so I don't lose my stuff. That'd be cool too. Especially if I'm gonna be waiting. Not I can't be making requests. I understand that. I'm not trying to be a butthole. I swear.
Okay.
But I would hate to be held in jail on $250 when I've been waiting for this arraignment for a long time. Like a long time. And I'm not trying to be rude. I apologize if I'm coming off that way. I'm just a little frustrated. I was suffering from a head injury and dehydration and stuff, and I was having a problem getting my mail and everything, and I'm indigent as it is, and I'm confused, as to who I'm supposed to be.
My God, he's got more excuses than I do for being short. Dude. Holy crap. you know, I'm old and crippled up, and I'm in better shape than that guy, I guess. Oh,
That was good.
yeah. Well, that's interesting.
You're gonna be talking to Mr. Graff, and he's gonna help you through all of this. Okay?
Excellent.
All
Okay,
right.
cool. Because I just tried to call him before court and I couldn't even get that done. So I was just a little concerned as to what I had to do, what needed to be done. And you know, I just got tased and hurt. I needed some medical attention, you know, and I've got bruises all over me, and I was released out of jail, and I was sitting in the alleyway, you know, just eating a sandwich when I went to jail. So I can't afford $250, but I can talk to him, and you know, I'm not trying to be rude,
Yes.
and I'm not trying to.
Right. Please save all of that to have a discussion with Mr. Graff. There may be other pending charges, and you don't want to say anything right now on the record regarding anything that might hurt you. So what you need to do now is just to save all of that for Mr. Graff.
I've been hurt very, very badly, and
Mr. McCreary, you want to stop talking, okay? We now
Yes,
have
ma'am.
a prosecutor with us. Just stop talking and talk to your attorney.
I've been trying to do that, ma'am. I thought you were that also as well. As Neil Wild.
I explained to you very clearly earlier, I'm here for the arraignment only. I've spoken with Mr. Graff. You'll be talking to him by Friday.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm just confused here, ma'am. I'm not trying to be.
Okay, we're all done. You can stop.
I'm sorry, guys. Thank you.
Protect your rights, Mr. McCreary.
Yes,
We're
ma'am.
trying to protect your rights, that you don't say anything that would hurt your case. Okay?
Okay.
So you need
Okay.
to not say anything further, please. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. I
So
apologize.
you're all set. No worries.
All right. Thank
You're
you.
all set.
Thank you. Sorry.
Colin, I'm getting like
Answer,
caveman
sir,
lawyers.
please. You every time you open your pie hole, you get it worse trouble. So stay the course, will you? Don't answer, sir.
I didn't mean to
You're
replay
muted.
that. Jenna,
Okay.
what were you saying?
No, I
Caveman
was just
lawyer?
saying. I was just saying, I'm getting that caveman lawyer vibe. Like, I don't understand all your strange ways.
I don't understand. I got tased. I don't know what's going on. I needed medical treatment. I don't know what's going on. What are you doing? Who's this person talking to me? Yeah, it was good. So how did Mayor do? I know how he did. I was 2 feet away from him. But I wanted him to have fun for a little bit. All right.
Why not?
Yeah. You having fun, Jedi?
I sure am.
Hold on. What did K Flores say?
Legal.
I had to take a break from making French toast to say that was wild. Yeah. But he doesn't understand.
French
He didn't
toast.
understand. He just didn't understand. All right. We still got at least one more before the sovereign citizen. At least one more, if not two. Oh, hold on. Oh, I don't know why I'm telling you to hold on. That's good. I wanted to make sure to call out Robert Colin from Germany. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted membership, Robert. I appreciate it. It's always a pleasure to see you in chat. I know you're in the future, and it's probably 3 or 4 in the morning. So thank you so much, Robert. I appreciate you hanging out with us. Every single time I see your name, I smile. And thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships, and welcome to the 5 new members. That is awesome. Okay, next clip. Let's go. Yeah, Mayor is typing away and talking at the same time. I don't know how he does that. He's sitting there like he's joking to me while he's typing, and he's commenting. Like he's having 3 different conversations at once.
See, the left side and right side of my brain are not connected.
You're not on camera.
Oh, okay. The left side and my right side of my brain are not connected, so I do 2 things at once. I just use different side of my brain.
Is that a known thing?
Yeah, it's a known.
Oh, it's a known thing. Okay. All right. Thank you for clarifying.
Come on up to the podium and tell us your name.
All right. In order to be able to hear this defendant, I raised the volume. But because I raised the volume on this clip, the judge is really loud. So fair warning.
Michael. Okay, Mr. Head. Well, You're here for a probation violation hearing on a drunk driving case, operating while intoxicated, maximum penalty, 93 days in jail. You have a right to have a hearing as to whether or not you're in violation of your probation with a lawyer. If you couldn't afford a lawyer, you'd like to have a lawyer, then the court would have one appointed for you. At that hearing, the burden of proving the violation is on the prosecution. They have to prove it to me by the greater weight of the evidence, meaning more likely than not that you're in violation. So if you have a hearing and you're found guilty, or if you waive it.
What's going on?
If you're found guilty, or if you waive your hearing to plead guilty, that's when the penalties could come into play. You understand that? The violation alleged is that you did not register for drug screens, did not enroll in the outpatient treatment, did not give proof of AA meetings, and did not register for a driving while license suspended class. So those are the allegations as of July 10th. So you may have a hearing as to whether that's true. You may waive your right to the hearing and plead guilty to the violation, or you may speak to a lawyer. Those are the three choices you got. Which one would you like?
Real happy.
Okay, would you like to be representing yourself?
Can I get a lawyer? You guys?
You have to fill out a form. And then you'll have to come back on another
I can
day.
handle this right now.
Sir, we don't have a lawyer here.
I'm
You
talking
have-
about without a lawyer. I can just handle this right now.
You can handle what?
But this-
I don't know what you want to do.
Well, I want to get to the bottom. I want to get in this here. I want to get, all this is just a lie.
Well, then plead guilty and I'll
I'll plead
send you to
guilty.
jail and then you'll be done.
You're gonna see me in jail.
Yeah.
Well, see, if you see me in jail, somebody got taken, but then my dad is at the house. He's in the-
Sir, I don't know what your personal circumstance is. All I can tell you is you're entitled to have a hearing. It's a drunk driving case. They've alleged you haven't really done the things that we ordered for you to do. They've also alleged they couldn't even finish the report because you were down there making a problem, cursing and yelling obscenities, waving your hands, making the probation officer nervous.
You know what, okay, excuse me, this is what happened. Okay, I had this here, I got a bad back. She asked me a question, I said, no, I didn't. I said, because I need it, when she said, besides all that, sit down. I said, sit down. I said, I can't, I gotta sit this down, I gotta pull the chair. I can't rest, I can't bend like that. And she just started pushing buttons, and then I lost. I lost.
You can't do that.
You can't do that. Yeah, I understand, but see, you gotta see, I've been taking, for the last few months, I've been taking care of his dad in the hospital.
Okay, right. Mr. Head, you gotta listen. I really feel bad for you with your dad at hospital. I get it. That's a lot on somebody and it's a very emotional situation, possibly losing a parent and going through all of that. It still doesn't mean that life stops for you. You still have to go to work if you're working. You still have to meet your other obligations. You got to pay bills and you have to meet your court obligation.
I can't go to those meetings.
Sir, let me ask you this before you start saying things that could be held against you. Do you still want the lawyer?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna have you fill out a form. Name, address, phone number, alternate number, email. That's the form the lawyer is going to get. Then where it says underneath their employment, if you're working, put down where you work and how much money you make. If you don't work, put all that down too. If you got any additional income, you put that down too. Then when you get to the next section, it talks about bills. What bills do you pay? How much do you pay? Because I have to make a finding that you're eligible for a lawyer. Now, we just don't give them out. You have to be eligible and meet certain criteria. So go ahead, fill that form out. You can have a seat at the table. I will recall your case once you're finished.
Thank you. I really appreciate your patience, folks. I was broke.
Okay, sir, but you got to be quiet back there.
I'm sorry.
Wake up, Colin.
Yeah, I just realized that I didn't order. Like, we were gonna order pizza for dinner tonight. I just realized I didn't order it yet, so I just started freaking out like, oh man, it's 20 after 9 on a Wednesday. A lot of the pizza places are gonna close now. I gotta order this now. So that's what I was looking at. So yeah, I was not
You're
paying.
excused. I mean, pizza takes precedent for sure.
It does, especially when you're trying to feed a gnome.
Right.
That kid's hungry.
Yeah. Oh boy, it's not SovCit time yet. This is the last one before the SovCit. So this one's about 10 minutes long, and then we have about a 2-minute SovCit that will play the rest of the video out. So I'm gonna actually put Gnome back in charge again. This is just funny. To me, I was laughing while watching this. Because this is just a young kid trying to figure out how court works, and it ends up being kind of a funny exchange. If I remember the court case right, hopefully it's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah. For all I know, he might be charged with something serious, and it's not the same case. Anyways, we're gonna let this play, and I'm gonna go order pizza. Gnome's in charge for a little bit.
Next case would be State of Kansas versus Zachary Davis Imel, 24 CR 384. Good afternoon, Mr. Imel.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Imel, you are charged by way of information on or about August 13, 2024 in Butler County, Kansas with theft, a Class A non-person misdemeanor. Is on count 2, you're charged the same date and location with criminal deprivation of property, first offense, Class A non-person misdemeanor. And this was as to property of a Carl Muswick. And do you understand the charges pending against you?
I do. I do have a question though. So on the first charge, and what is the theft in reference to? Is it the truck?
The count 1 is regards to company checks, credit cards, DeWalt tools, 2 fire safes, and in count 2, it is as to a 2021 Chevrolet Colorado truck.
Okay,
So
yes. Sorry.
2 different counts.
Gotcha.
And you do have the right to counsel if you cannot afford an attorney. One would be appointed to represent you. Are you currently employed?
Yeah, by Carl Mushwick, I use that Colorado for work purposes.
He starts a new job on Monday.
He better.
He doesn't.
He's gonna work at the paper plant starting on Monday, as long as he just passes his drug test. So in other words, he's still unemployed.
Occasionally, few and far between, I'll use it for personal reasons, but that's what that second count is in reference to. I did not have authorization to take the truck to Wichita that evening.
Do you suspicion that you'll no longer have employment once you're released from the Butler County Jail, or do you expect to go back to employment?
He's not just my employer, he's also a very good friend of mine, and I've talked to him since being here, so I know I still have a job, and in fact, we live together as well. So I don't think anything really changes as far as my life before this craziness happened goes.
Are you full-time employed?
I am.
Approximately what is your wage?
Just under 4,000 a month. I'd say more accurately 3,500 a month.
Okay, well, based on that level of earnings, you would not qualify for court-appointed counsel. You may retain whomever you wish to represent you herein. So subsequently, the court does set your case next before Judge Webster, on Monday, October 28, 2024 at 9 a.m. Monday, October 28, 2024 at 9 a.m. You do need to be present by Zoom hearing at that time.
Okay.
Subsequently, the court needs to set appropriate bond for you. What is your current residential address?
497.
Legal fiction. I have found if somebody doesn't like bacon, I don't trust them.
Oh no.
If
Gloves are off.
Here's a quick little story. I used to manage Domino's Pizza back in Milwaukee. And I was up in a primarily Jewish area. And one of the rabbis, Rabbi Levine, who was just the coolest guy in the world, almost every night ordered a pepperoni, sausage, and bacon pizza. I go, doesn't that kind of go against your kosher? And he said, I can't. He goes, it's too good. They don't need to know that I'm eating this. It's just too good stuff to eat. And it just always boggled my mind that he ordered a mainly pork pizza almost every night.
The best part about that is I just ordered Gnome a pepperoni, sausage, and bacon pizza.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. More pork products, the better.
Hey, Mayor.
Northeast.
Kathy is asking if you got room on your bike.
Oh, what was that?
Kathy is asking if you got room on your bike. I know I've seen your bike. It's got a nice seat on the back there.
Yeah, I have an empty back seat. So there's a little room back there. Nice backrest and comfy. And
yeah, it looks comfy.
Why haven't you offered me a ride?
You're too tall.
We need video of that now.
Whoop. Oh, I just screwed up there.
What'd you do?
I just, there we go. I think I
talked to him since being here, so I know I still have a job, and in fact, we live together as well. So, I don't think anything really changes as far as my life before this craziness happened goes.
Are you full-time employed?
I am.
Approximately what is your wage?
Just under 4,000 a month. I'd say more accurately 3,500 a month.
Okay, well, based on that level of earnings, you would not qualify for court-appointed counsel. You may retain whomever you wish to represent you herein. So subsequently, the court does set your case next before Judge Webster on Monday, October 28, 2024 at 9 a.m. Monday, October 28, 2024 at 9 a.m. You do need to be present by Zoom hearing at that time.
Okay.
Subsequently, the court needs to set appropriate bond for you. What is your current residential address?
497 Northeast Price Road, Price Road, here in El Dorado, Kansas.
And how long have you lived there?
A year and a half now.
Do you have any family that reside in Butler County, Kansas?
Not currently. My mom, or yes, actually, my grandmother still lives here.
And her address?
It is 1201 North Main, cabin number 3.
1201 North Main, cabin number 3?
Yes, it's got a bunch of little single person cabins on the property. She lives in one of those.
Thank you, Mr. Hamel.
Yeah, that's not happening. I'm not getting on the back of Mayor's bike. I'm not.
No, even in my motorcycle club, we never ride nut to butt. Never happened.
Yeah, not doing it. But yeah, Thorina, thank you so much for the super chat. But yeah, that's not happening.
Nope.
If you want a picture of me sitting on his bike, I'll go do that and take a picture of that. But yeah, not not with him on it. That's too weird. I mean, we're close enough right now. We don't need to be any closer. Leslie, thank you so much. I'm with you on that. You guys. Thank you so much for that super chat. You guys.
We're gonna make this happen, Colin.
I mean, we could snuggle up and take a picture, but I'm not getting on the back of the bike when he's on it. That's yeah. There's a guy code out there that you don't do that. You don't do that. All right, let's finish this clip so we can watch the SovCit.
Am I pronouncing that correctly?
It's Emily, but it's not going to keep me up at night.
Emily, excuse me. Mr. Emily. Recommendation for bond, Ms. Norris.
Yes, Your Honor, State be recommending 2,500 cash or surety. Your Honor, defendant has a little bit of traffic. Is supposed to be driving a vehicle with an interlock only.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry to interrupt. I do have a personal vehicle, and that is installed on it. I was given authorization to use the truck for work purposes only. If it is personal, then I do drive the 2001 Mustang that I have that installed on.
Thank you, Mr. Emily, and please proceed, Ms. Norris.
And Your Honor, like I said, he has some traffic. We would ask as conditions of bond, no driving without the interlock, no matter what vehicle it is. No drugs, no alcohol, and no contact with the victim or the property where this occurred, which, as I do understand it, is where the defendant has been staying in an apartment that's owned by the victim. And also he works for the victim, but we would be requesting no contact at this time.
Thank you, Ms. Norris.
I do have
Mr.
a question.
Emily?
I'm a little confused. Is it him that's pressing the charges or the state of Kansas? Because he is my very good friend, and I've talked to him.
Mr. Emily, the state of Kansas is the charging entity herein. This is not a civil case. This is a criminal case. For whatever reason, the state has proceeded with the filing of the information against you. So it is the state of Kansas. Okay. And the state of Kansas is recommending to the court that you do not have contact with the alleged victim, and that is a Carl Muswick, and the court does adopt that as a condition of bond, along with all other conditions of bond. However, the court will order bond in the amount of $2,000 cash or surety. I am requiring a cash or surety bond, but that means that you're going to have to find other employment and you're going to have to find another place to live, because the court's specifically ordering no contact between you and the alleged victim.
Okay. I'm still a little confused on that though. Where does that come into play, and why does that have to why is that important to the court that we don't have contact with one another is my question.
Well, where it comes in and where it's important to the court is that
because he's the victim of a crime.
Right.
He stole his truck. Whether or not you just admitted to it on the record. Oh yeah, I took the truck. It was a work truck. I took it without asking him. He reported it. So I'm in jail because I stole his truck. Why can't I not have contact? Why can't I not what? Hold on. Why can't I have contact with him? Because he's the victim.
Stupid man.
Yeah. This is what happens when you're, I don't know, this kid looks like he's like 19, 20 years old. He probably said how old he was in the video while I was ordering pizza. I don't remember how old he is. Like, yeah. And he lives with them. That's even better. He lives with the guy. He stole the truck of a guy he lives with and works for. Yeah. Come on, man. Come on.
Grow a clue.
You know, that one night that you were really excited about showing off this truck that you don't own, wasn't worth it, man. It wasn't worth it.
Mr.
Dad would say, here's a quarter, we'll grow a brain.
Muchwick
Mm.
is the alleged victim. And subsequently, as an alleged victim, the court considers it appropriate for a condition of bond to be set forth that the defendant, in this case yourself, not have contact with that alleged victim. And subsequently, that is the reason for the order. Okay, anything further, Mr. Emily?
No, thank you.
Anything further, Miss Norris?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Court is in recess. Mr. Emily, have a good day.
All right. Before we get into the sovereign citizen, want to make sure I shout out Sallyport. You had a PBR for supper. You know what? PBR is a very underrated beer. I don't like how hipsters took it over.
Yeah, I grew up on PBR. You know, I'm from the land of Wisconsin, so
you're not on the.
I'm not on the camera.
Look at the camera.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm from Wisconsin, so I grew up on Huber, Old Style, PBR, Miller, Blatz, and still to this day, Pabst and Old Style are my favorite beers in the world. Unfortunately, I don't drink anymore, but
yeah, PBR it was a underrated beer until it went, until I know who it was. I think it was it Johnny Knoxville? Was that the guy who turned PBR into something else? It was someone who did something on TV, and that was his beer. Was PBR.
I don't know.
But it used to be one of the most dirt cheap beers there were, but it was a decent beer. It was like a kind of a secret that nobody knew about, and all of a sudden, it was on TV once, and people started drinking it, and now it went from $10 for a 12-pack to like $20 for a 12-pack.
Pabst used to be the largest brewery in the world. The Pabst Brewery in Milwaukee had the largest handmade copper brew kettles that were ever made in Germany. They were a work of art. I've taken a tour of that brewery many times before it shut down, which has now been redone into hotels or into a hotel. But at one time, Pabst was the largest beer in the world. It was bigger than Budweiser or anything else. It was always better.
We just went down a spiral on PBR because of a super chat.
Yeah,
had nothing to do with the court case.
Nope.
All right, we're moving on. Okay, so we're about to play the last clip, Jedi. This is the sovereign citizen. This is only about 1.5 to 2 minutes long, so we're gonna say our goodbyes now. Jedi, happy birthday! Thank you so much for joining us on stream.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Legal fiction. Laverne and Shirley worked at Schatz Brewery, which was actually they used the Schlitz Brewery for the when they showed the brewery. That was the Schlitz Brewery, which was the largest brewery brewery itself in the world until that was shut down in I think the 80s.
All right. Learn something new every day. Yeah, we'll rate somebody. I will look to see. Again, this is a sovereign citizen. The judge shuts them down so quick. Like I said, it's about 1.5 to 2 minutes. So during that time, I will look to someone to raid. Again, Jedi, happy birthday. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Mayor, thank you for joining me.
Hey, I'm glad to be here, and thank you for letting me, take over your couch and all that, and allow me to enter your happy abode. I really appreciate it.
You take over one couch cushion. It's fine.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
but I snore like a elephant.
Good thing I'm deaf.
Yeah.
Jedi, happy birthday. I know I started saying this about 2 minutes ago, and then this weirdo started talking about beer. So
Well,
It's all his fault. But Jedi, seriously, happy birthday. And thank you for
Thank
that
you.
ridiculously generous super chat. I appreciate it.
yeah, happy
You're
birthday,
very welcome.
I will not ask your age because it's just not right. I know you're younger than I am.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm 29.
And holy,
There we go. There we go.
Again.
happy birthday. And also, everybody out there that I never got a chance to say hi to, hi. Love you all.
Do you have any last words, Jedi?
I do, as a matter of fact. I just want to say thank you to Colin and to everybody who comes to the streams every night. So much fun. And, you guys really do brighten up our days. And I know that, sometimes people come out and they're not having a good day and they come here to unwind and have a little bit of fun. And it's just a really cool community that we've got here. So thank you to everybody and keep supporting Colin because he's doing the good work.
Oh, thanks, Jedi. Wixom, sorry, Jedi. Yeah, I was reading the chat. Wixom, yes, thank you so much for the gifted membership. I appreciate it. Welcome to the new member. Wixom, you are awesome for donating that membership. Jedi, those are super kind words. Thank you so much. Thank you for spending your birthday with us. Thank you for hanging out with this weirdo. I think he was on camera more than I was.
I love this weirdo. He's our adopted McTwat. Love him.
He is. But yeah, you're always more than welcome to join us on stream.
I am actually going to break out. I've got a brand new laptop sitting at home. I've used twice. And I've had it for 18 months. I'm going to have to get it out and start using it. I got my own channel. I need to start putting some content together on that. But I have no idea what I would do it in. Or do it on. Anyways.
If only you were taking this long cross-country bike ride and you could take us along with you. If only you were doing that.
I actually had planned on doing that, but I had forgot my GoPro at home sitting on the fireplace. Otherwise, I was going to bring do a lot of filming and also put my intercom system that's in my helmet through the GoPro so I could kind of do a little narrating as I was going along. But maybe that will be a different possibility for my next cross-country trip next year.
You should do it.
And one of the things I want to do is on this trip, I got to meet a lot of my YouTube family from different channels that I'm on. And that's something I would like to feature when I get my channel up and going one of these days. Is actually, with traveling around and meeting a bunch of my YouTube family and have a little bull section with them.
Yeah, I mean, to hang out with Jedi.
Yep, absolutely.
Woohoo!
KCC's is live.
All right, we will redirect to KCC. That's who we'll redirect to. I am going to play the video again. This SovCit is nothing special. He just comes into court, drops a SovCit script, and the judge is like, "Okay, bye," and ends it. And it's that quick. Like I said, it's about 1.5 to 2 minutes, and then it's over. And I laughed so hard after this, and hopefully you guys too. Once again, Jedi, Mayor, thank you so much for joining me. I am going to let the video play out. And everybody, thank you so much for your super chats, your membership milestones, your gifted memberships. You guys are all awesome. If it wasn't for you all, I wouldn't have channels. So you guys are awesome.
Give them a hand.
No, thank you. I was going to say don't do that, but yeah, no, thank you. Thank you.
But he did.
It's like I was like stop and keep coming at the same time. What is that? Like stop, like, keep coming.
Oh, I was giving them a hand.
Yeah. Oh, you're giving the chat a hand.
I was giving chat a hand.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for chat, this channel would not exist.
That's fair. Okay. All right. I'm going to play the Sovereign Citizen. We're going to redirect to KCC. And I probably won't be in Discord because I have a guest. I might jump in and say hi, but I don't know. But our piece is about to be here in about 10 minutes. So.
Yeah, we're going to be mowing down on some pig flesh.
That was my alarm to monetize my life. Okay, you guys are awesome. Let's go with the SovCit. Jedi, again, thank you so much. Happy birthday. You are awesome. Happy 29th birthday. And until next time, bye.
Ciao.
Let's do
Love
it.
you all.
Hanfield versus Monroe, Jerry, 223460 SD.
Interject might be at the people.
We have Mr. Monroe on.
Yes, Your Honor. I am Jerry Monroe Jr., and I am here by special appearance. I do not waive any of my rights. I am only here as a beneficiary of the name Jerry Monroe Jr.
Yep. Do you
Is
want
this
an
going to
attorney or
be
no, sir?
recorded on record?
Yes, this is recorded. Do you want an attorney or not, sir?
Is this going to be recorded on record?
Yes, it's recorded on record. Yes, it is, most definitely. Do you
Your
want an
Honor,
attorney?
would you and the
Sir, listen to me. Do
prosecutor
you want
and the
an attorney
bailiff
or don't
all
you?
affirm your oath of office and state your name and position for the court on record?
We're going to reset the pre-trial. I'm going to get you an attorney through Office of Assigned Counsel.
Please
And
affirm
here in the
all
set,
of you
sir.
took oath of office and state your name and position for the record, please.
Sir, I did. It's David Hoffman, 70th District Court Judge. You're all set for today, Mr. Monroe. Thank you. Mr. Monroe, do you have a good phone number? Mr. Monroe, do you have a good phone number? All right, last name, PR.